Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 211, and it is the first episode of the Summit of New Meritta. I want to give a big shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com/adventureinc who make this show possible. Patrons like Doric, Feral Joe, J-Chan, William, and Vespa. Without our patrons, we would be in trouble. I mean, this show just would not be possible to the degree that it's possible now without our patrons. They make this a thing that we can do for everybody for free, and that everyone can enjoy it. And that's what we love so much about them, is that they care about this show, and they care about the story, that they want to make sure that it happens. They want to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to experience it. And so they pitch in their money, and we super appreciate it. We know how big a deal that is to people. And so we can't be more grateful for everything that they do for us. And if you want to do something for us too, there are lots of ways that you can do that. You can tweet about us. You can put it on Facebook. You can share the show with a friend. There's merchandise at our website. There's our Patreon. There's a lot of ways that you can help support the show. You can contribute to our wiki on the website. There's just so many great things that you can do that help us, help make this show bigger, help make this show special, and help carry us forward. And we really appreciate everyone who does all of those things. All right, I'm very excited about this. Let's just get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and wenches, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
On a lighter subject, how's the whole corruption of the Iora Church going?
On a lighter subject?
Yeah.
Jebeddo, the rogue.
We're basically family. So do you want to admit to your family that all you want to do is learn how to read so that you can read pornos?
Jennuvera, the sorcerer.
Oh my god, guys, it worked. The plan worked.
High fives!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. We should have a plan more often.
Gillik, the warlock paladin.
Also, I'm going to cast Detect Magic to see if any of them are magic.
None of the gowns are magic.
What the fuck?
Asher, the druid barbarian.
With my nipples? Why are my nipples not convincing?
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated.
So I don't know if Cass should ask this in game, but Jennuvera already left the room, and I feel like it's the right time to talk about it. But I kind of need clarification on stuff. I don't know if we want to bring this into the world. It's asking about the pact and the stuff and the sword and all that crap.
Because we do.
So why don't we do it in character?
Yeah.
At the thing?
Are we
I don't think we're going to have the
it?
council until we're kind of more set up for it, I imagine, right?
I intend...
So everybody's supposed to be on their way now.
Yeah,
right?
I don't intend to do the council tonight. I intend for you guys to have to talk to Callis
A lot.
to get her to go.
Tonight.
And you think that's going to take an
We're
hour?
going to take an hour.
It did the last
you
fucking time you
underestimate-
talked
I feel
to her.
like our
No, I
conversation's
know.
over.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Is like, Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't think you guys are ready to go and have that conversation yet.
No, I think we need to go.
I'll fucking show you. I'm ready right now.
Yeah, I'm ready right now. Let's do it. Fast forward to stupid
Yeah,
face.
Mikey, the answer to your question is we can have that conversation in game if you want. It depends on who you want to answer your questions. If you want me to answer your questions about stuff that Keth already knows or should know, that's one thing. If you want Keth to be asking these questions to your comrades, that's another thing. If you want to be asking Evian, you can, but she doesn't really know a lot. You could be asking the Magic Man. You don't know what he knows.
Can I get a recap of stuff that we should already know?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be great.
So then,
Just so that I'm on the same page too.
yes.
I was going to ask you too.
So then let's do this. We will do this for the at large, right? We'll make sure that you guys are on the same page with things you should know already.
That sounds great.
Right.
Stuff
All right.
we
Should.
So now, Mikey, go ahead and ask your questions.
So, I know we need to get a United Council of Kings and then get somebody to run the council. So there's one great king and they get this cool sword and they can influence the pact. What is our actual goal here? Because
the sword was created with the intent.
Oh, I thought we were in game. My bad.
Oh, no. That's fine. The sword was created with the intent to lock Gorm in his human form when you face him, so that he cannot switch to his dragon form.
So that has nothing to do with the pact.
It manipulates Gorm through the same method of like influencing celestial beings. And so the sword has the ability to influence celestial beings and can then also influence the pact when it's wielded. The way that it does that is by the nature of celestial magic and how they draw their power. They draw their power from the people. If you can put all of New Meritta behind a single person, a single high king wielding the blade, they have influence over celestials that other people don't.
That is, I'm sure you've said that before, but like that clicks it for me.
Yep. And then I imagine Many Pennies' goal is then just to murder him.
Yeah.
Gorm,
yeah.
that's up to you.
Right, but like, yeah, that's fair. That's more of a Many Pennies question of like, that's what I feel like we would do.
Do we know like the actual wording of the pact? Because I know that the pact has been spoken about, and it's always spoken about very vaguely. Like, I can't do it because of the pact.
It is not a written thing.
No, I know.
It is a magical thing. Right. And essentially what it is that the gods themselves and the beings who are directly tied to them, because they draw their power from mortals, from the greater races, they can bestow power to the greater races, but they cannot directly manipulate the greater races as they did in eras past.
Okay.
So they cannot interfere in the free will of greater races.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. It was kind of what I thought, but it was also sort of always vague for like in thematically very cool, but also I was is there more that I'm supposed to know?
Okay. And I think that, we'll have to talk about in game our game plan for the council going forward, because we need like objectives and stuff to accomplish.
Also, in game, if we can literally figure out a way to get to Haramon, because my other character's a doofus, that would be great.
Mike, do you have any other questions about the pact before we go back into game? Or about any of this? The sword, the celestials? You too, Steph, if you have anything.
So, breaking the pact is the 3 items.
Yes.
And we have the dagger.
Yes. Gorm, to your knowledge, has the chalice.
Yes. And the essence exploded?
It was...
No, it's just in Harriman's vault.
Oh, yeah, it's in that stupid vault. We saw it.
We have to go there? No.
Well, Many Pennies didn't.
But, we don't know that.
Well, why wouldn't they report back to us, whoever that was? I forget. The blood?
Because it wasn't something, it was just like a bowl of pee in the doorway.
A bowl of pee?
Yeah, it was a bowl of golden liquid.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's not... Okay.
Like
the essence of a god.
Ron definitely said it was pee.
The players knew what it was.
Yeah.
The characters didn't know what it was.
Right, so there's no, and especially the blubs, nothing would be like, oh, let me describe every detail of this room.
I just like the idea.
And even if they did describe every single detail, that would be the one they left out, right?
That's very...
Oh, and there was a cup of...
Or a bowl of pee would just be like, God, they're idiots.
I'm laughing at the idea of the essence of a god being the god's pee. in a bowl. Just really funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you guys underestimate Harold.
No, Harold's the best of them. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. Of all of them, Harold would be the one most likely to say something. Are we not going to mention the people? Like, are we just going to leave that out?
Yes, it's very strange.
A bowl of he called it the essence, but anyways, anybody hungry?
I should say those three items created the pact, and the only time you saw the pact broken, those three items were used.
Yep.
Okay.
Very interesting wording.
So there are other ways to break the pact.
Plausibly.
Very interesting wording, Anthony. Very interesting.
Know.
Very Anthony wording.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm missing. I think I'm good.
I worried that we just don't have a game plan for
this is knowledge
the council
that's out there. I think
right.
I think the Many Pennies have heard it, but at the very least, the knowledge is out there. So it's like lore.
Sure.
That in the short story, it mentions that the pact was built with Varillion has the ability to break the pact.
Interesting. Cool. Maybe I can try and talk with Brilliant. I'm not actually his champion, but am I? What if?
I'm so happy you didn't get
No,
tested
I considered
like
it. I literally thought about it, and then Jebeddo did it, and I was like, I don't know if I want to double down.
Rob the player didn't want to do it.
Asher was like, I don't know, because he has less confidence.
I too am a herald.
Yeah.
God.
So, to answer your question, yes, there are other ways. There's at least one other way.
Fucking Virillion's playing all the cards, motherfucker.
But we're not trying to touch the pact. We're just trying to hold Gorm in his form. I guess
Someone
that
had
was
just mentioned it during the play session, but it seemed like a bad idea.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I
To
was
Jebeddo.
forgot about holding Gorm in his human form. That was my confusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gorm is an angel. Because he's a dragon.
Right.
Like that's the
And his human form is still not going to be easy,
It's just some dude, right?
but it's going to be a lot better than his dragon form.
Yeah, he's just some chump
just some
dude.
fucking guy.
Fuck.
Not even a mage, just a guy.
Yeah.
It's like a farmer.
Keth just steps on him.
Clevin.
Yeah.
Clevin.
It was Clevin all along.
He was Virillion.
You fucking imagine. if we trap Gorm and all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, good to see you back again. Like
Damn you kids!
Get over here,
Come
boy.
to take my boy.
Boy,
boy.
get out here! And it's a dragon. Just
Okay. So, do we want to go back into Jennuvera, your conversation with the Magic Man? Because you were going to go talk to the Magic Man.
Yeah, I was gonna go check on
Anything else, you guys? Are we ready to do that?
I'm good.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm good.
Good check-in.
No, that was really helpful.
Honestly, though,
There's a lot of
No, I know.
There's a lot of lore, and I try and keep up, and sometimes I don't.
I don't try, so I need these check-ins.
For real.
Okay. Jennuvera, you make your way to where the Magic Man is resting. And when you come in, you see that he is awake. He is laying on a bed, and he has changed. He is now in long gray robes, and he is not wearing his mask.
Ooh.
For the first time ever?
What does his face look like? Tell me.
Featureless.
There's no features, no eyes, no nose, no mouth.
Real fucking weird.
No, he is. He appears to be a human man. He has a large, like hooked nose.
It's Snape.
Oh my god,
Sure.
he looks like Snape and has the fucking voice of a clown.
And he's got but he's got like a real strong jaw. And he has gray eyes.
It's Snape.
On a scale of
not
1 to
Snape.
very, how handsome is he?
Not especially.
Snape.
Nice. Jennuvera thinks he's very handsome.
Yeah, that's right in her fucking wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Ugly dude.
Average
Yeah.
looking. Yeah, what's up?
Are we still playing, or are we just talking real life?
Whoa. Wow.
911, I'd like to report a murder.
Yeah, same.
Apologies. Continue.
Jennuvera.
Yeah.
What is this place?
This is actually my castle. I'm a king now.
Oh, I thought it might be. I've not seen it from this angle before.
Oh, cause you watch us. So you knew I was a king.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's old news. Where did you, when did it happen, I guess? When did they take you?
Time is a difficult concept to relate here.
What's the last thing you saw us do?
I never stopped watching, even when I was being punished.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know there's nothing that I can say that makes it better because it's entirely my fault.
You searched for me, Jennuvera.
Well, yeah.
That.
I wasn't leaving that place without you. I was gonna burn that whole friggin' plane down.
That means a lot to me.
Well, you mean a lot to me.
I hope to be able to repay that kindness.
You don't have to. That's what I'm saying. It was our fault to begin with. We had you look for the chalice or for the dagger and none of this wouldn't have I'm really sorry.
I am sorry. I feel like there is more that I was meant to do.
Well, once we get you well, maybe you can come along with us. There's still a heck of a lot more that we've got to do to save this world, so.
Maybe. I don't know what good I will be now.
You're great, just as you are. Anyway, you get some rest, okay?
Okay. Good luck, Jennuvera.
Thanks. I'll see you soon. Ask for, if you ask for anything, just say that I said yes. You have whatever you need here.
She is afraid of you.
Who is?
I don't know.
Oh.
But I can feel someone in your near future. She is afraid of you.
Maybe does Victoria Callis as a name ring a bell?
I have no idea.
I'm going to go with that. I'm going to assume that's her. Okay. You know what? Good. She should be.
He just leans back.
Get some sleep. Hey guys, you're never gonna believe this.
What?
The reason that King Callis has been so, like, whatever she's been is because she is afraid of me.
That's why.
Like, it's not because she's just a bitch. It's because she is afraid of me because she knows how good of a king I'm gonna be.
So
The magic man just told me, let's go talk to her now.
What if she's afraid of you because you're a sorcerer who could burn her entire, like,
Good.
following?
Great.
that's
She
true.
should be.
Well, no, my point is that, like,
Let's go.
okay.
Seems as good a leverage as we got.
As we start leaving, Jebeddo asked Jennuvera, hey, did you get a chance to talk to him about what he saw when he came to save us in that, like, mind realm?
Oh. No, honestly, I forgot. Oh, God, that's... Huh, yeah. No, so it sounds like he never stopped watching us. Like, he was like time was weird for him, so he might have already been captured by that point. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. No, I didn't ask him because I forgot that happened.
I think
Okay.
that's when he
Well-
wrote them.
I, Steph, the player, legitimately forgot about that. I was going from, like, pirate ship. Like, I'd forgot that.
When we leave to go back to the council,
Yeah, we'll ask him.
would it be weird if I asked him?
No. You should.
Like, I don't.
I feel so stupid that I forgot. Like, it's right here in my journal.
Can I ask him questions? I'm here too.
Yeah, of course. Anyone can ask him anything. We just want to.
Well, you guys have like
not all at once.
You guys have like a thing. Like you guys are bonded
Yeah.
in a relationshipy
Yes,
way, and
we are.
I'm.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't ask him questions.
I just don't want to step on any toes.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. I didn't want to,
Just ask him
I
questions.
didn't know if, like-
I wanted to check in on him before we left to see if he was, like, doing okay.
Okay. Can we all go
Yeah,
in
it
and
just
say
felt.
that?
Yeah, it felt like you didn't want us to go with you.
So we did.
Well, no, I just.
That's
I
why
just
we're all
wanted to
sitting
like,
here
if
in the
you-
lounge. We're in the lounge.
Yes. So, like, if you wanted.
Okay, so let's go talk to King Callis, and then when we come back, anyone can ask him anything.
Can
You
we
guys can go in. I just didn't want 6 people hovering over him at one time.
6?
Well, it wasn't just a number I pulled out of my butt, okay?
You're, like, real defensive right now. Are you sure you're in the right mood to, like, talk to
Yes.
the king? Maybe we should, like.
Take a
Wait
breath.
until
Listen, it's just
tomorrow?
been a day of really crap news, okay? My weapon is never gonna upgrade.
No, use that. Use that.
Maybe don't use that. Maybe we should take a nap.
Yeah, maybe we should know that.
No,
Like-
I'm fine.
Defer to
I'm sorry.
Jennuvera.
It's just
Because we've all had a tough day, not just you.
I'm not frustrated with you. I'm frustrated with whoever runs this stupid universe.
Well, yeah, but, like, if you're taking it out on us, you're definitely going to take it out on her.
Yeah.
No, I promise.
And we
I
need
won't.
you to be, like, your most kingly.
Listen, I am
No,
going to
like,
be
better
so-
than that.
No.
Whatever you were about to say, better than that.
Fine, I'll be better than that.
See, this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't sound like you will be.
Jennuvera walks out of the palace.
So are we going to take a nap?
Gonna be great.
Follow me if you wanna.
Keth immediately follows.
Should I follow? I
Jennuvera is excited about this meeting.
I'm gonna be charming as fuck.
Jebeddo, can I ask you a question?
Jennuvera, since I'm
Yeah,
the
bud,
one
what's
to
up?
hear you.
Do you think Jennuvera's been drinking recently? She seems really gung ho, and this is what happens when she drinks.
That's kind of what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to negotiate while drinking, or is she just drunk on emotions?
Power?
Both?
Like, I mean,
Is power and emotion?
either way, it feels like we're going to have to be there, right? Like, it feels like.
Should I change? Should I put on clothes?
I don't think it matters, dude. I don't think Callis respects either of us remotely enough to look at us.
That's good.
But I think we need to be there anyway.
Okay. I can be there I can be there. I'll just be there. I'm not good at negotiations. I had my one clever thing for today, so my brain's pretty spent.
You nailed it, dog. Let's get out of
Dude,
here.
I'm so proud of myself.
Hell
We're
yeah.
having this conversation
Oh, hey,
as
guys.
we're leaving.
Right.
Like,
The four of
Hey,
you.
Kath, thanks for like playing the middle there between us and Jennuvera.
Just hate it when you two fight.
Well, no, I mean like so that we knew where we were going. Like, because she obviously wasn't going to wait for us.
You're welcome.
should we bring guards to parlay?
I'm not going to suggest shit to her right now. She doesn't want to hear it from me. If you want to do it, go for it, dude.
Okay, Jennuvera, should we bring guards to parlay?
I don't think that sends the right message. The message that we want to send is charm and agreeableness and not aggression.
I guess we're the guards then. Okay, thank you.
So the four of you make your way toward the tents.
God, I wish Gillik was here.
In the center of the square and the area surrounding the square, there are several large ornate tents set up. You can see as you walk past into some of the tents, there are large spaces where nobles are milling about. It looks like there are some side rooms that have been set up inside the tents for them to go and have private conversations. And as you walk through, it's like the crowd splits around Jennuvera, making space for her, and then in turn for the lot of you. And just there was a murmur and a discussion happening that when Jennuvera walks by, it all drops to a hush. And you make your way through toward the center tent, which is where Callis has set up her direct, I guess, throne area. And as you go to approach, the caller leans into the tent and he says, now announcing Jennuvera the False King.
It's a cool title.
She turns around and looks at the rest of them and takes a deep breath.
You got this, fam.
You got this. You're the real king.
No,
I trust you more than anyone in the world.
And you look great.
Guys,
I just want her to feel comfortable. I don't know.
shut up.
I can't help but talk.
I think that helped.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello. Yes, I am Jennuvera, King of Varina. I would like to speak to Victoria Callis, please, and thank you.
He pulls back the curtain.
Hey, Victoria.
As you step in, there is the tent goes back quite a distance. There are nobles lined up on either side. A weaselly man stands beside a large golden throne that Callis sits upon. She is wearing a very, very ornate ivory dress with silvery metal woven into it. And she wears a crown on her head as well.
Hey, Victoria.
So the pretender brings her presents to my temporary home.
Okay, so first of all,
Oh, and her lapdogs too. Nice.
great.
I give a big thumbs up.
Okay, so
waves.
here's how this is gonna work.
Oh,
I am the King of Varina, so I would appreciate a level of at least you know what? No, it's fine. It's whatever. We have come to deliver a message to you that your presence is strongly requested at a meeting of important figures of New Meritta. And the wording of the message is such that, and she kind of looks at Gebeddo, your being there is of utmost importance.
have you come across a
Gives him
problem
was that what you said?
Have you come across a problem you can't solve yourself? You need me to step in and solve it for you.
New Meritta is facing a problem that requires every strong voice in New Meritta to solve.
Well, that is fine. I will go ahead and take back my throne, and I will handle those situations as they arise.
You will be at this meeting to lend your voice and help discuss and assess the situation at hand.
Oh, I'm not sure
This invitation that she hands to...
like a steward
Jebeddo
grabs it.
Jebeddo subtly points at Callis and casts message.
Okay.
And he says, request a private audience.
She sends back, she speaks out loud while she sends you a message back. So out loud, she says, I believe I'm a little too busy to attend meetings. As you may notice, I am attempting to reclaim what belongs to me. To you, Jebeddo, she says, with you?
Jebeddo points again. With who you call the false king.
Why does she deserve my undivided attention?
Jebeddo points back. You'll never know if you don't ask.
So unfortunately, she does not respond to your message. So unfortunately, I'll take it under consideration, but I'm not sure now is the time for me to be traveling all over New Meritta when my people need me.
I understand.
That was really something I wanted to do.
Go ahead, Keth.
Thank you, King Jennuvera.
There's like a chuckle erupts from the groups on the side when you say, thank you, King Jennuvera.
Victoria, Ms. Callis, can I call
You may call me your majesty.
What I wanted to say was that...
Your majesty, what I wanted to say was...
This council
Guards,
will
take him out of here. The guards step towards
that's
you.
a bad idea. Keth snaps his quarterstaff in half.
Okay. Are you going to attack him?
Holds his ground.
Okay.
No, he holds his ground. Like,
you threaten violence against the monarch of this kingdom?
please ask your men to, remove themselves, and then we can get back to talking.
Then either remove yourself or show me the respect I deserve.
I'm gonna... I could go. I could go.
I think that's best.
I don't think you need to, Keth.
Boy.
And Keth goes close to Jennuvera and says, I feel like I made this worse, and I think you got
it. She says, you look really nice, by the way. You dressed up good for this.
Oh, thank you so much. I packed this for like a different occasion, but I'm so happy I just happened to have it.
It was the right choice.
Oh,
Blue is great, yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah, I feel like I'll just step out.
Okay. I just wanted to say that, like, I wanted to stand up for you. Like, I just thought it was right.
Yeah, that was very
yeah.
strong.
Okay.
And,
good.
And then Keth steps back and says, thank you so much, Your Majesty, for granting my leave. I have to take care of something.
You're
out
welcome.
here. Keth does not look back at Callis and just walks out.
You were saying?
I was saying that since you do not feel that you will be helpful in our situation to solve this New Meridian crisis, then that's fine. And you can stay here and not help this country.
Oh, I will be helping this country. I will be putting all of my attention and focus on this country. And I did not say I will be helpful. I'm just not certain you deserve my help.
Jebeddo slowly backs away.
By not coming to this meeting, I just want this room full of people to know that you have chosen to turn your back on New Meritta. And without the support of every strong voice in New Meritta, there is no way that any single country within will survive.
You presume to make my decision for me, and that's fine, as you presume a lot of things, I've noticed. But I will decide where my presence will be best utilized, and I will let you know what I decide.
Great. You have the invitation. Thank you. Have a great day. Your dress is beautiful. I'm sure that lots of money went into it.
Yes, it might be nice if you dressed for the state that you pretend to hold.
I dress for saving this country, which requires a level of hands-on work that I'm not sure you're accustomed to, but I would be happy to share with anyone in Varina.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that code for murder?
No. Sorry.
His head like pops under the tent.
It's like for me, Mike, the player, like it's like watching a movie and I'm like talking to the team.
Yeah. Watching a scary movie, you're like, "Run! What are you doing?"
Yeah, exactly.
No? I will let you presume to make any assumption that you were going to make anyway. But I will explain how I've been working, along with my companions, who are very strong and intelligent,
Thumbs up again.
to save Varina and New Meritta and Onmaneth as a whole. So this is an open invitation to any requests that the people of Varina might have. I will explain how I have been working to save all of you.
Well, I'm sure we'll all be interested in that. Thank you for your presence in court today. It was very enlightening.
Jennuvera turns around and leaves, and like shrugs at Jebeddo and Asher on her way out. Like, I don't fucking know. Like I think that's it.
Asher like kind of like stretches and just like follows. That was boring.
As you turn to leave, Callis leans in and whispers to the man next to her, the sort of spindly, evil-looking guy.
Worm tongue.
The
It's
vizier?
worm
Yeah, the
tongue.
vizier. He's definitely a vizier.
Grima.
And so, but you guys go to leave. You meet back up with Keth, and yeah.
Keth, as he was leaving, because so he wanted to assess kind of the military strength in and around the tents and pavilions if he had the time.
Give me an investigation check.
I didn't bring dice to this session. I'm so sorry.
Other people have rolled things.
that's fair. Natural fucking 20.
Okay.
Let's go.
So,
Of the 2 rolls that have been rolled this episode, both been nat 20s.
I think Rob rolled a nature check.
Hell yeah, I did.
It was an 18. It was good.
Good one.
Just
So you look around a little bit. There are many Varina guards here who are wearing the the Varina crest. And then there are many guards that appear to be dressed differently. They're wearing like a deep maroon uniform that has a different symbol you don't recognize. They are positioned on the corners of all the pavilions. They seem to be coming in and out of the pavilions. And they are indeed the guards that are standing right outside this door. As you step out, Keth, you get a minute to look around before the 4 come out behind you. Or 3 rather. The 3 others come out behind you. And then all 4 of you are approached by about a dozen guards. And they say, "You will come with us.
We will not.
You
Well,
requested
where do you
this."
want us to go is the question.
Oh.
yeah. I think we should go with them.
Oh, okay. I just thought this was a whole we're being taken thing.
I mean, we are.
I don't understand court.
You think we should go, Jebeddo?
Yeah. I might have asked for this.
Okay.
Asher kind of keeps his guard up just to make sure that we're not being. If things seem like we're getting thrown into camp jail, I'm gonna throw some fists.
Camp jail.
As we're walking,
They're tense. I don't
Jennuvera
know.
is gonna point at Gebeddo
Yeah,
and then
Gebeddo,
point at herself.
Gebeddo points back and says, I asked her to request a private audience with you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Also, I told you I could do okay. I think I did okay.
Yeah, you've got this.
That was you. That was message
Out loud.
Oh, okay. So out loud, you say,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
you did.
this."
You've got this, King Jennuvera.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that was awesome. You did great.
Yeah, you were not. Never mind.
Haughty and aggressive.
No, you were.
You were not
Wait,
those
was I?
things.
No,
I
you were.
mean,
Well,
But like appropriately.
you could have been gentler.
but you had
But
the
if I- but
you had the
if I
right
should-
level of stink face though, because she was giving it right back to you. I think. I don't know. I'm not.
Wait, I don't understand how gentler.
You shouldn't have been.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's a win situation.
Gebeddo, what do I need to do?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking king. You are.
No, it's not.
Hey, Jen, I think that nobody knows what to do, and I think with that knowledge, you're doing the best you can, and that's great, and I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Are the guards just standing around awkwardly?
No, they're
looking at us while
walking
we
you
argue?
guys to a place. This is
okay.
why you walk. They walk you outside the ring of camps, or the ring of tents,
camp.
into
The ring
another
of
part.
camps.
Ring of camps.
One ring to bind them.
They walk you to another part of, like a couple of blocks away, through the streets of Varina, to a building. They stop outside the building. They open the door, and they stand outside of it.
What is this building? I say
This-
out loud.
This is where you'll be meeting.
Jennuvera walks in.
Sweet. Asher follows.
Yup.
Should I be acting like a... I say this to Jennuvera. Should I be acting like a bodyguard, personal guard thing? Because I don't know what to say in these situations, but I want to do something.
You could guard her.
Yeah, I'll be like
I don't-
personal, like a... Because they always have like guards and escorts, right?
You could be head guard.
Sick.
Gebeddo, do you go in as well?
Yeah, you protect her head.
Hell yeah. You can be arm guard, Gebeddo.
I'm gonna actually protect
Talk.
the outside.
Okay.
So you stay outside, Gebeddo?
Yeah,
Skin
Okay.
guard.
2 guards stay with you, and the other 10 go inside.
Wait, there are 10 guards inside?
There are now 10 guards inside lining the walls, yes.
You might want to go inside.
If you go in, there'll be 12.
Oh.
Yeah, Keth doesn't know to stay outside.
Yeah,
So-
Gebeddo goes inside. When he sees all 10 go in, like behind him, he goes in and like follows.
Okay. So the 12 guards line up along the wall, 6 on each wall. Then it looks like this space has been used to meet before. There is a large ornate wooden chair, and then a few other wooden chairs like pushed up against the wall, behind, like right next to the door where you guys walk in. The ornate chair is on the other side of the room. It's otherwise empty and dark.
So
Jennuvera taps her foot impatiently as she waits.
I think you should sit on
I
it.
assume that ornate chair is for the king.
Yeah, that's you.
Jennuvera goes to sit in it.
Sweet.
Great work.
Thanks.
This is kind of what I was getting at before. Like
This isn't gentle though.
this
when
is
you
pretty
walked
aggressive.
in, you were like not the king.
But that's what I was trying to like. That's when you said, but you got in my head because you were like, "Don't be you," and like I don't.
That's not what I said. I didn't say don't be you.
But like then you were like, "You should have been gentler."
Yeah, like a king.
I feel like every king I've ever met has been a real asshole.
Me too.
Clyde's not an asshole.
You're right.
I don't know if that's true.
I mean, Clyde's a fucking asshole, but like not as a king.
But
He's
he
a great
does
king.
withhold his love and affection, and that it feels like a telltale
Oh my
sign of a
gosh,
king.
get over yourself.
No, I
He's
won't.
the king.
So am I.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Jennuvera sits down.
Keth walks around and inspects the guards' new uniforms.
Nice.
He like picks up, like flicks one of the badges and is like, what is this? You sew it yourself?
The guy doesn't answer.
Gebeddo, I feel underdressed, and I never feel underdressed.
A trap door in the floor flips up in the back of the room.
Whoa.
2 more guards crawl up out of the hole and stand at either side as King Callis makes her way up out of the hole in the floor as well. She says, I see you've made yourself comfortable.
Yes, I have.
What do you want, tiny one?
Asher audibly laughs.
First off, rude. Second off, I thought maybe if we had a conversation on a more neutral ground, we might be able to come to a better understanding. I get, as the person who feels that they have the right to the throne, you have to portray a certain level of control over situations in your court. And I get that you, Jennuvera, need to portray that same sense of control in front of a court. Because the political situation that we're in right now is pretty spicy. So, if we can talk in an area where it's just us, and we don't have to worry about the politics outside of it, we might be able to come to an understanding that this is bigger than a kingdom.
I hope you have more to offer me than a chit-chat, or else we may be wasting all of our time.
And Gebeddo looks at Jennuvera.
Asher looks at Jennuvera.
Without a unified council of kings, there will be no new Meritta, there will be no Varina, there will be nothing for you to rule. Herrick's will awaken and the world will burn. Everyone will die. When we came to you, before I came to the throne, when we came to you in the woods, we told you this, and you refused to help us. So this is where we're at now, because I bring to the table a position in a unified council of kings. And unless you are willing to do the same, there is no place for you on any throne in this country or this kingdom.
Tell me about this meeting.
It's going to be every king that will come. It is going to be leaders of New Meritta who have stake in the problem at hand. This means a man named Grimlock Ironshaper, who is crafting a weapon that will help us defeat Gorm. This means everyone who has tried, who has known about Gorm in the past. We're gathering every bit of information that we can. We are trying to find any solution to cut off his access to magic. We've been working for the last forever to close the ley lines of magic so that he cannot awaken Herrick's. We have been trying to unify the kingdoms because he is the one who put these seeds of doubt into each of you. He came to Garhand.
Mm-hmm.
He came to Garhand, and he is the one who started to put this distrust into you. If I'm not mistaken, you were influenced by Garhand to break up the Council of Kings. And I understand that it is difficult to run a country and care about your people while also feeling like you need to protect the countries around you. I understand that it's difficult, and I understand that the bigger picture might not be so clear when the people in front of you are struggling. But I cannot stress enough how important it is for us to be unified at this point. There is a weapon that Iron Shaper can craft, and it will only work to help defeat Gorm if all of the people of New Meritta are behind it. And if each person in each country is behind their king, and each king is behind this one unified purpose, then we have a chance. But without it, we do not.
What are you planning to do about Garhand?
Honestly, I don't know. Victoria, I did not intend to be King of Varina. This was not my master plan. I am not trying to undermine you in any way. But we asked you and you said no. So we took it into our hands to do something, to put a king that would agree to be on the council. And honestly, it was the way it happened was totally bananas. Like,
You're getting off track.
yep.
It seemed like it went exactly how we planned.
I will also say that now we have something to offer you.
Which is?
The Cardozas are gone. When you join the Council of Kings, your nation will be so much more pure than what the last time you had it.
I will attend your meeting. I'll have this discussion and I will speak to these people. But I will be treated as an equal at this meeting or I will not remain.
Deal.
And then we can discuss further the relinquishing of what is already mine.
Deal. Also, your dress is really pretty. I know it probably came across like as an aggressive statement, but it is very pretty.
That's all I was going to say to you. Crosses his arms in front of his chest.
And I was not being totally facetious when I said that you walk the walk well, you do not wear yourself well.
Listen, Keth has been trying to tell me what to wear. It doesn't work on me.
It doesn't work on him either. He just doesn't know it. She goes back toward her trapdoor and lowers
Keth,
herself
you doing
down
okay?
in.
The fuck? What? Hey! And then he just yells after her. Jennuvera, what the hell? Fuck that. We don't need her. I really hope she's gone. Mike the player hopes she's gone.
If she heard you, she doesn't come back.
Woo!
Anybody else? Also, why am I not the one being insulted for clothing? Is this a good look? I like that this is a good look.
Yep, that's why, Asher.
Asher smiles.
Keth says, all right, we got what we wanted. Let's go.
Yeah, honestly, we should probably head back to the castle and get prepared.
That one, by the way, guys, number 2 for having a plan. 2 for 2. Worked out real well.
Well,
Gebetto, now, was that better?
yes.
Yeah, you fucking killed it.
Jesus
Holy
Christ,
moly.
yes.
I was like...
Did you see?
That's all Jennuvera needed.
Like, I was proud of you before, but I was trying to be encouraging. Now I'm actually proud of you.
Oh my god, I'm so glad.
You're welcome, I guess. What?
I lied to
I
you.
know I need a lot of
before.
external validation, but thank
That's
you
okay.
for giving it to me.
That's fine.
Keth's gone. He doesn't say.
Where'd Keth go?
Probably the tailor.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
If I had to guess, it's probably Grissetti's on the like 2 blocks down on the left there.
Yeah.
The 4 of you.
They're open all night.
The four of you.
And if he's not going there, he should.
The four of you head back to the palace.
And I don't have a.
It's fine. Yeah, you head back to the palace.
Yeah, we go back
Yeah.
to the
They
palace.
let you in. Still.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah, duh. We didn't relinquish shit yet.
Nope.
We own this castle.
Right?
We own the. She owns this, and she lets me hang out here. Dope. Let's go talk to the Magic Man again for the first time.
Guess that Grassetti's, I'm telling you.
Okay, I guess the three of you go back to the palace.
Hey, guards, did you see Keth come in before us?
Nope.
Okay.
Do you want us to let him in if he comes by?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Well, I shouldn't speak for Jennuvera,
Yes, no, of course. What? Yeah.
but I assume
Our
yes.
current orders are not to let anyone but you in. So,
No, yes, Keth. And yes, Gillik, too, if he shows up. Please let him in.
we don't know who that is, but okay.
You will when you see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see the scariest living undead thing you've ever seen in your life, let it in.
Wait, no, don't take that order. That could be anything. We've had that's happened. No, don't take that order.
Is that not
No.
the best way to describe Gillik
No,
right now?
Jennuvera shows them a picture of Gillik.
How do you have this?
It's a sketch. She sketched everyone.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Now we need to see those sketches.
put them on the.
Yeah, we'll post them as Patreon
yeah.
content.
Okay. So, so the three of you are back in the palace. Then, not Keth. Are you going, Jebeddo and Asher, are you going to the Magic Man?
That was, I thought, the plan.
All right, are all three of you going?
Yeah. Well, no, I'll stand outside the door.
Okay.
Why? No, you
I
can
just don't
come
wanna
in.
overwhelm him.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess we should see if he's up for visitors. And if he's still feeling sleepy, we can just talk to him tomorrow.
Okay.
Got a lot ahead of us. We got to figure out how to find the Queen of Ishtar Harriman. Oh, God.
King.
What did I say? King, sorry. I do that literally every time.
Using that
That's Rob
barbarian
the player.
word.
I'm a fucking idiot. Asher knows better. Rob is just an idiot.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, let's knock and see what's up.
Come in.
Okay. And Jebeddo opens the door. And hey there. We just wanted to pop in and see how you were doing. If there was anything that we could get you.
It is strange, but I feel like I can still feel the mistress's touch upon you.
What?
I mean, it's I don't know, man. Like, we're not supposed to talk to gods.
Most of us don't talk to gods either. It is a feeling, a sensation. It is a connection, but it is not a conversation.
She made you for a purpose that feels like what you can still do.
My purpose was to be her ears and eyes. It was to gather information on things that she could not find out otherwise. Things she couldn't know.
Was it?
I
Don't you think it's weird that you weren't allowed to know who you were?
Her plans are opaque to me now as they have ever been.
And in the moment, you didn't know what your mission was. You didn't know what your purpose was. You knew what you wanted to do, and what you felt driven to do was to find out information and to seek out the knowers of that information. And I don't know anyone who knows as much as the five of us do now. And so if your goal was to find folks who know things, feels like you're doing that goal now.
Yes, I suppose I am at that. But I don't know. I don't know what to do with that, Gebeddo. That's the weirdest part. That now I am doing the thing I was always meant to do, but for no reason.
Seems like you didn't know what the reason was before. What's changed?
But there was one.
Maybe.
Now I know there isn't.
Well,
maybe
you're being not. Maybe you're supposed to know one thing when something else is true.
Ooh, wouldn't that be a wonderful surprise?
Sounds like that might be what it is. To me.
I will say, God, this is like the cheesiest chicken noodle soup for the adventurer's soul kind of thing to say
for
here.
the fallen angel's soul.
But you know, the gods work in mysterious ways.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Yeah,
really
you're
was.
Correct. That's true. That was the weirdest, the cheesiest thing you could have said.
I know. That's why I prefaced it with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't make it less true. In this case specifically, you ever have a feeling that a god is winking back at you?
God, stop it.
I don't know that I have.
You know, when you're walking through the desert and you only see one pair of footprints, it's because he was carrying you.
Okay. I've not. This is maybe outside of my understanding of human idioms at this point, or of greater race idioms at this point.
Oh, mine was just literal.
Oh.
I winked at Salius and felt like I was winked back at.
Oh. Well.
When discussing you.
Then perhaps your perception was true. Who's to say, Gebeddo? I
guess my point is, I think you're going to be really important in the next what's to come. And we're going to need you in full command of whatever you've got.
I will try not to disappoint.
You get some rest.
I thought we were gonna.
We're headed off. We're headed off to We're headed off to Adventure Incorporated tomorrow.
Gebeddo, I thought we were gonna ask him a question.
What question?
Wasn't it about the thing, the mind thing?
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Okay. I thought that's why we came in here. Well, and also encouraging our friend.
I didn't want to do it tonight.
Okay.
I just, at some
I miss
point.
social cues.
Jesus, like, it's really weird to talk about them right here.
It's also weird because I can definitely hear you.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I'll stop whispering.
Thank you.
So we're not going to ask him the question?
How much talking do you feel like doing tonight, Magic Man?
If you have questions, I can try to answer them, but I do not know as much as you do, as you have said, but I will do what I can.
All right, let's do it. You remember when Jennuvera called on you to come save us?
Yes.
In that knowledge-eating things plane, or wherever we were.
In your dream.
Wait. That was a dream?
It was your dream that I was called to, that I came to try and help.
My dream?
All of you.
Huh.
Do you know anything about what would make us all share a dream that you could come to?
No, not specifically. Now that you say it, I suppose it had never happened before. But the fact that it happened, I just felt like that meant it was something that could happen. Is that not normal for you? Hey everyone, just a couple quick reminders. If you like the show, don't forget to tell your friends. And you can head over to patreon.com/adventureinc and become a patron as well. You can also head to our website, adventureincpod.com, for links to our social media and the store where you can find t-shirts, stickers, and more. That's all. We'll see you next week.
A few of our weapon packs were already pretty high bars to solve. He made yours higher.
That's your fucking
No, he
fault.
made yours higher.
Mikey was like, "Oh, he's impossible to kill. Let's make my goal killing the fucking invincible man." And Rob was like, "I don't know fucking anything about anything. Let me solve that puzzle as my goal." I chose something easy and
That's not my
achievable.
goal. That wasn't my goal.
My favorite part is you didn't choose this at all.
I can't.
The Black Dragon thing. Like, your thing was like, find Adnan.
Oh my god, that's right. Yeah, wait, I fucking did it. I did my weapon. Give me that level up, bitch. Yeah. Again, I set an achievable goal for myself. It didn't go beyond my means.
I didn't.
I should be rewarded.
Here you go. You're rewarded with more problems. The Anthony Reed style of DMing.
No kidding.
That's real life, baby.
God, so real.